Live on the internet?
Think we are.
Good, guy.
Everybody.
Hello. I am, well, we do the intro stuff. I'm going to keep scarfing potatoes.
Okay, you eat. I'll say hello to everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Wildflower World YouTube channel. It is Thursday. It's the first Thursday of the brand new year. So Jocelyn and I are here chatting about what we were supposed to, or maybe did do, finish, work on. We had some challenges. We had projects we said we were going to. I can't even remember what we said now. If we
You said finishes.
Yeah.
Whoa. I just said progress. I was thinking that last month. I was thinking.
Okay.
What I didn't think about was that it takes time to eat food, and I forgot to make dinner early.
Well, I am going to just say from here on out
Progress.
Progress. I need to tattoo this on my forehead. I need to have it somewhere in plain sight.
Yep.
And progress. Finishes. Even though
you do get the occasional finish out.
I know. Well, and I think what I need to do, this is every time I say finish, I jinx myself.
Yes. So if you say progress.
Yes. I need to say progress and then I will finish. So guess what, guys? I didn't finish what I was supposed to have finished. Surprise.
Yeah. Hey, I said progress, so a wide window in there.
So
this is my shapely boyfriend cardigan. It's made out of this impeccable black tweed. Like, look at that tweedy. So pretty. The sleeves are too short. I have to find my other ball of this because I know I've got one more ball of this when I bought it.
Yeah.
And I have to pick up the stitches and knit a longer sleeve because right now it's like just bracelet length. And I hate bracelet length. I hate bracelet. I'll do a lot of sleeve lengths. Bracelet length is not one of them.
Okay. Well then, yeah, make it longer. So now which one did you say? What color is that? Way is that?
This is the black impeccable line. It's called black tweed.
Black tweed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put my potatoes down. I ate the others, like I ate my tempeh, like I ate the other and my veggies already.
I'm sure I do not have that ball in my stash.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I have a lot of
impeccable. I'll wipe my chest.
You have enabled me.
I love impeccable. We all know this about me.
I know, and that's why I've gone and bought like 30 balls of it.
I love this shapely boyfriend cardigan. It's a free pattern. This is my second one. I made the first one and it ended up being a bit big for me in the shoulders, so I gave it to my mom because my mom's a bit broader in the shoulders than I am, so that worked great. And then I made this one in a smaller size so the shoulders would fit better, right? Yeah. I didn't do buttons. There's no buttons on this. At some point, I might attach toggles. I have another ball band. Right. I may honestly, once I get into the other ball band and make the sleeves longer, I might just make a belt and belt this bad boy.
Yeah.
Which is also an option, right? So
I kind of like that idea.
I'm making another one easily, if not like 2 or 3 more, and I'm going to make them in different weights because this is worsted. But I love it. I love it so much.
Well, I have decided I have to go to Michael's this weekend. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Because our guild has decided for our monthly meetings, we're going to do a mystery knit along, which never goes well with our guild. But everybody said they were willing to do it.
Okay.
And it's a blanket knit along. So it's 12 squares and they're doing the knit along over 12 weeks.
Okay, so a square a week.
A square a week. We're doing it a square a month. So
that's even easier than a square a week.
I know. It should be no reason. I think they're 12 by 12 squares. So they're big squares. But really,
it's the 5th of January. I might still be looking at mosaic patterns.
So Oh yeah, I've got
I'm
that.
actually gonna pull up the designer's name. So hang on, guys. I'm gonna open up my other screen, and I'm not gonna see you guys for a hot second here.
Okay.
Because I cannot remember her name, but oh my God, I love her work. And like some of her projects have like one project. I'm like, how are you not huge? How are you not like the biggest designer I've heard of in ages?
Okay, yeah, well, find it.
I am. I'm looking right now.
Again, post it in the Fiber Friends group.
Oh, I can absolutely post it on the Facebook
Yeah,
group.
sure,
I will talk about it here. Now, I mean, I might post it on the Facebook group while we're chatting, or I'll forget.
So anyway,
I haven't done it. Somebody poke me if I haven't done it by tomorrow to remind me I said I was going to do that.
I know, right? I know. It's so easy to forget. So I decided this blanket, and I don't know who it is. I could look. Maybe I'll see if I can quickly find it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to pronounce this.
They used, is it Karen's Pound of Love is the yarn they used for it.
I have some of that. It's for a blanket, but I have some of that.
I don't have any of that. So I decided that I'm going to knit it out of Impeccable. And
yeah, why not? You have a lot of Impeccable. I found it. I blew up the name. She does mosaic knitting, and she's from Spain. And like the project I pulled out, which is one of the ones I've saved, has 6 projects on Ravelry. 6. I'm like, are you kidding me? These are gorgeous. Anyway, the one I'm looking at is Be Kind to Yourself, and it is by Felicia de Bolo. It's Spanish. I'm doing a disservice. But the shawl name is Be Kind to Yourself.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what, everybody? This would be really amazing for Felicia if everybody went over.
She has one that's like Lavender Dreams or Lavender Fields or something. Like it's this beautiful boomerang shaped shawl. Like I'm feeling a triangle shape, so I didn't pick that one. But she does sport weight and worsted. Like these are beefy, big, drapey mosaic shawls with gorgeous mosaic colorwork in them. And I'm like, how does that only have one project? How what? No.
Well,
no. We need to change that. We need to change that.
We should, we'll have to try to, go look or like or put it in your favorites or something. That would be nice for her as a designer to know people are looking at her, because it's always.
I can't pick the one I want to cast on. That's my problem.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go. I'll look at the link, because it's really interesting as a designer when you have a pattern and then all of a sudden you look at it and it's been downloaded 1,000 times or something crazy, right?
1,000 times? I have never had something downloaded 1,000 times.
I had one pattern, a dishcloth pattern. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, who is talking about it, or who is like somebody somewhere has seen it, right? And so what it ended up, there was a group on Ravelry. Sorry, you guys, try not to cough too much.
Drink water.
There was a dishcloth, like a dishcloth a month or a week or something, and they picked different patterns. And one of my dishcloth patterns got picked to be their
big
pattern of the month or something.
Yeah. So well, what I'm thinking is I have this beautiful glorious alpaca from Saskatchewan. And I tend to buy a big honk and skate every time I'm in Saskatchewan because I love this farm. Like I love this farm. I love their alpaca. I can't focus on their name today. I've already been doing too much. And I have 2 of this brown and 1 of this nice stripey stripe.
That's nice.
And so I'm like,
the mosaic shawl then?
Yeah, considering there's like almost 300 yards per ball.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
And if I need to, I can add in like a red to give it a pop if it's a third one with 3 colors called for. So
yeah.
Just need to finish something first. 2 FOs, 1 new cast on. 2 FOs, and then I get cast on.
Oh, so we should say hi, everybody. I'm seeing everybody's all chatting here. And Susanna said, I have put the link in Facebook.
Thank you, Susanna. I'm notorious for Facebook. I'm not a fan of it, so I'm not on it very often. So it is the hardest place to get me to link something because I avoid it. It's not my favorite platform.
Oh, There was more for me. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm reading Susanna, and it says Susanna said, I'm Felicia, and I'm an Italian living in Spain.
Yeah.
There is more information. Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, no.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday night with Louise and Jocelyn. So obviously we're talking about, I found my blanket.
Okay.
This is one Linda, who is she came across this. So, and it is a new one. So it started, I think, Boxing Day. And it looks like her website is at yarnslength.com.
Okay.
And so I think it's like a blog post, and I think you go to her blog and you get the pattern, or I think you can purchase it on Ravelry.
Okay.
So anyways, that's what we're doing. So I thought I would go get some Impeccable in the colorway Smoke. I know that's one of my favorite colors. It's like a bluey gray.
It's a really pretty color.
Yeah, I really, really like it. It's neutral, but it's that bluey gray, steel gray. I don't know. I really, really like it. It's Smoke. So I guess it's light gray. I don't know. I just remembered that is one of my favorites. Every time I'm looking at that wall of Impeccable and Michaels, I always zoom in on that color. So I thought, well, that would be perfect for a blanket, because I don't have enough worsted weight other than like classic wool, but I think I'd rather do it in an acrylic that I can wash. So I think Impeccable is what it's going to be. So I'll have to make a little trip to Michael's and grab some balls. So a little bit of yarn shopping for me this weekend.
I'm not going to tell you no.
Yeah, I know. I know. If I see anybody in the comments say, don't buy yarn, Louise, I'm just going to ignore you.
Just ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about.
I don't think anybody would be silly enough to say that.
Nah.
Oh, Wendy's got a question here. Did you guys see Wendy's question? Hi, Wendy. Wendy says, I have a question from our experienced knitters. Can you do the shadow wrap heel on toe up socks?
I have no idea. I've never done the shadow wrap heel.
I haven't done it either. I have heard of it, but I have not done it. I am not sure, Wendy. We'll have to see here. Oh, Suzanne is asking, what is the shadow wrap heel? Okay, she's not going to be able to help you either. Oh no. Okay, well, let's see. Hopefully somebody has done it. I wonder if Sherry is here, or Jen. Who else would have? Nikki. I'm not sure, Nikki, if you might have done that heel.
I think the biggest one is just like, if it involves a heel flap and gusset, you're going to want to look at the toe up heel flap and gusset socks for the instruction orientation. But if it's like a short row heel or an afterthought heel or like any of those other kinds of heels, you should be able to just put the heel in.
My guess is that it is a short row heel.
Because if it's a short row heel, then it does toe up or cuff down. The heel's the same.
Yes. So
yeah, it's only really a difference if it's a heel flap and gusset. And
you can still do heel flap and gusset. You just have to.
Oh yeah, there's toe up heel flaps and gussets. It's just the instructions are essentially reversed. Yeah. So and you're doing your pickups at a different point, so like that's fine. I may have looked at a lot of cuff down socks and figured out how to make them toe up.
Yeah.
And what adaptations I'd have to make it a sock format that I prefer.
Yeah, and I usually just do cuff down.
Yeah.
But anyway, so how is everybody doing tonight? I saw there was, so who's here? Nikki and Wendy and Diane and Susanna and Sally and Anne and Liz and Wendy.
Hello.
Oh, geez, Oh, so you're on holidays, so you can catch this live. Well, that's wonderful because this is learning for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
but yay for
how nice.
holidays.
How nice to be on holidays. Yes, just relaxing. And it is warm for you too. Oh my gosh, Therese, you are living. Well, I was going to say all of our dreams, but probably not Jocelyn because she likes the cold. So
I prefer the cold. Summer can just take its sweet time. It's not like it's actually cold here. It's only like minus 17 Celsius. We're not even cold.
I know it's not cold.
It's not cold.
Either.
It's not cold.
But I have already started thinking about beach knitting days.
Now, I'm not thinking beach knitting, but I am thinking summer knits, and that's because Diana's flying to Jamaica next month for a destination wedding. So like it's a topic of conversation right now. Yeah. So I may be eyeballing my cottons and stuff for some summer knits, like some summer crochet patterns.
It really truly is time though, right? Because
I'd like to, because you can over dye stuff, right? Yeah. So I've got some wonderful carrot cake balls that are gorgeous colors, but won't look good on me. But there is enough yardage to make a pattern out of it.
Right.
So I could do that, and then in the summer I could dye said fabric with like say solar dyeing.
Oh, that would be fun.
Because if it's in pieces, you can put them in different jars and solar dye them. Then you really only need like a giant jar. My sister eats enough pickles, I can get a giant jar for the back piece, which would be the biggest piece. Yeah. Or whatever, you don't do that. You just do regular dyeing. It gives you a place to hang something to, air dry. Or if it drips dye on the ground, it doesn't matter because it's outside on the grass. Which again would involve me not being in my apartment, but that's okay. I have a sibling. She loans me space all the time.
Fantastic. Well, that would work. I think that would be a fun project.
Well, I mean, we're trying to figure out how to grow microgreens in the apartment because I love microgreens.
Yeah.
And they don't take up a lot of space. So the two of us are puzzling that out because she's a gardener. So
that sounds like a fun experiment and a perfect gardening
for an apartment.
And for January to start thinking about growing things.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely the right time because then you can think and plan. If you want to go from seeds, you can buy your seeds, get your dirt. Like you can start getting those things so you're not trying to do it all at once. And stuff is getting expensive. It's going to keep getting expensive. So if you can break up that cost.
For sure.
Why wouldn't you?
Oh, I see some sock heel comments here.
Oh, good.
So I was casting on and I ran out 4 stitches.
4 stitches? I would just do a backwards loop cast on for the last 4 stitches.
Yeah. Oh well, I did. And
I hate casting on twice.
Let me okay, so it looks like a short rows. Oh, Jen.
Okay. If it's short rows, then yeah, just it'll function the same way.
Mary. Oh, Nikki maybe has answered. I like totally lost all the comments here. So just give me a sec. Oh, Nikki says her even heel sock has 1,559 downloads. Yay. Nope. That is super exciting, Nikki.
I mean, that is amazing. I'm so excited for you. I have never had a pattern sell anywhere near that much. I like the lady in Spain. Most of my projects have like 1, maybe like 5. There's a couple that get into double digits, but that's not it.
That's all right. You gotta start somewhere. Oh, look at this. I think Liz is teasing me about going to Michael's. Mary's telling me to buy all the yarns, so I'm going to focus on Mary.
We like Mary. This instance, Mary's got the right idea. Whatever.
Hi, Tammy. Oh, Tammy says, as long as you double check what is in your stash. Oh, enjoy your shopping trip. Yeah, I don't have a blanket's worth. I know that.
No, a blanket's a lot. Like you would know if you have a blanket quantity of yarn. Like when I look at my blanket quantities, I know what they are. It's a lot of yarn.
Yeah, and I don't have that. So, okay, look, I knew we would have knitters in here who could answer
Perfect.
Answer Wendy's question. So
Perfect.
Louise says, I do it all the time. It's by Denise from Earth Tone Girl.
Oh, I love her podcast.
Oh, and Diane says, I've done the shadow wrap heel both ways. Perfect.
Done and done.
Oh, Jen is here. But she says she's never done the shadow wrap heel. Well, Jen, maybe it's something
to try.
It's a brand new year. Yeah. Yes.
Now that there's been so much bragging in the Patreon Discord about how many finishes everybody had last year, and oh man, Louise, our numbers are not as good as theirs.
That's okay. It's not about comparing.
No, you and I did great last year. We got stuff finished. We won.
Finished stuff. That's right. Doesn't matter how much.
Doesn't matter how much.
And Wendy said she also just Googled and she said Chili Dog has a tutorial, so she got her answer. So that's good. So
beautiful.
They're going to walk you through both ways. So that is fantastic. So at least you know, Wendy, you can do it. That's good.
I may have been watching sewing videos today, where the people who have sewing YouTube channels that I watch recapped all of their projects from 2022, and I may have added a bunch of sewing projects to my oh my god, I need to make this list, including a dress affectionately called the Space Queen dress, because the sleeves, you guys, it's like a Star Wars vibe dress. It's a nice fitted dress, but it's got these beefy sleeves on it, and I'm just like, I might need to make that this year, just cause I too want sleeves that go from here to my body. Maybe.
There you
we'll
go.
See.
I think you could do it.
We'll
all right.
See.
I'm cast on and good.
We're good?
So
excellent.
Yes. Yeah, so everybody's basically giving the same answer. So Sherry says it's a short row heel, so yes, you can do it. Show up.
Excellent.
Alyssa?
Confirmation by crowdsourcing. That's the way we like it.
Oh yeah, so Alyssa, she said, I'm only a heel flap and gusset. Yeah, since my interests are so high. That's typically what I always do too, for that reason. So good. So look at that. Oh, Sherry says it's also shadow wrap is similar to the fish lips kiss heel.
Yeah. Okay. I know what that heel is. I've done that heel.
With a bit of fine tuning. Okay.
That's fine.
Cool. Oh, it's Susanna is like right on Ravelry. She says there's 51 sock patterns that have shadow heels. So
you kidding me? Do you know what's dangerous this year? I did an arbitrary goal. No top 10 designers this year. No Stephen Wests, no Joji Locatellis, no Andrea Mallory's. If it shows up in that first search page on Ravelry, I can't cast it on. I have to put my money where my mouth is and highlight and work from smaller designers.
Yeah.
So, of course, Stephen West is doing socks this year. Of course he's doing socks this year. I just said I wasn't doing any Stephen West this year.
Well, yeah, and his sock looks very much similar to the sock we did, our qualifying sock for Sock Madness last year.
I mean, your socks could match your shawls, because he says they're inspired by his shawls. You could have matching socks for your shawls.
Oh, who wants that, Jocelyn?
I do.
Well, then, you know what? Then do one or two of his pairs of socks this year. Do an 80-20.
Do an 80-20? Yeah. We're going to hold firm for at least January, people. For at least January.
At least January. That's right. A year is a long time.
We're going to do this 1 month at a time.
It's like saying I'm going to have a finish. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't think we should box ourselves into a whole year's worth of something right now, and it's only
January. Define me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Elisa's in California for vacation. Oh,
they've got some really gnarly weather going on.
What Oh yes, because that was like rains and
they're having that atmospheric water river thing that BC did the other year. So like they're evacuating huge chunks of the state, depending on where that water's coming down. Well, they're desert. That much water, landslides are going to be a huge problem. Yeah.
Well, Elise, let's hope you are avoiding that and enjoying your vacation.
Yes, I hope you are somewhere where that is not a thing for you.
Yeah. Summer right now, I know. See, it's bad. It's January's here, and now already I'm zooming ahead to March, spring. But I did notice tonight when I was driving that it was not pitch dark at 5 o'clock tonight. So our
shortest day of the year is already come and gone.
I know.
Technically, we're already over the hump of winter.
So it seems to be actually, well, because what is it? What does sunset, what is it? It only changes by a minute or two a day or something, right?
Yeah, not very much.
But I swear I noticed a difference tonight, so I'm going with that. I'm like, yes.
We spent all of fall and the first half of winter shortening the days, and then we spend the second half of winter lengthening the days into spring. So technically, the hardest part of winter is done. Yes. The days get longer from here on out.
Yep.
That is what the winter solstice celebration is for. It's to remind ourselves that we did the hard part. We did the hard part. We're good. It gets better from here on out. Yep. Or in my case, it's a warning that in like 4 months you won't be able to breathe. So, whatever it is for you.
I
only have like 4 months of sweater wearing left.
Well, long enough. Got to get all that sweater weather wearing.
Get it all in. Yep.
Yeah. So, okay, so let's chat about our goals.
Projects.
Yeah, what
do you remember what you were doing last month?
I think I said I was finishing I think it was the rust colored socks that I had dyed. And yeah, I was going to finish those.
Yeah.
And they were a toe-up sock.
Yeah. Didn't you have like one already half done or fully done?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, I don't think
help you clear out those sock whips so you stop casting on socks.
I had so many. It's ridiculous.
We got to work on your sock whips this year.
I know. I got carried away last year, big time. Yeah. Big time. So, what did you say you were going to make progress on?
My jelly roll blanket.
Yes.
Yeah. I wanted to make some progress on the jelly roll blanket.
And did you make some progress on it?
I did make some progress on my jelly roll blanket.
Did you? Okay, so where were you when you started?
I was just getting into my second color block section. So like I was pretty far down. Hang on. I'm working on it right now as we talk. So, because it's a blanket, guys. It's not done. I was not knitting an entire fingering weight blanket in December. I had other things on the go. Including some last minute crafting. I made progress.
Good. So you're happy with your progress?
I am. I could have gotten more progress if I had been on top of remembering some key factoids, like my niece is dating. Therefore, if boyfriend is over for Christmas, he should have a present.
Right. So you made him mitts, didn't you?
I made him a hat and a pair of mitts. Apparently, the hat gets displayed at school and worn all the time. He very much enjoys his hat. So since his birthday's in February, I may honestly just knit him another hat. Hello, quadruped.
I would say do that. Yes.
Yes, I've made some progress.
Ooh, okay. Look at that.
Because I was down and around here somewhere.
Okay.
Just in my second color section. Phaedra Douglas, you are not helping.
Okay, so you have made good progress on that.
So
you've got 3 extra colors added in there?
Yeah, I'm just about finished this color here. Now, the thing that I'd forgotten when I talked about this Jelly Roll blanket that I remembered, these are slippery yoga pants, and you have no nails because they were trimmed. This is just a disaster waiting to happen, Bug. Yeah, I put my yoga pants on because they're comfy. I don't want you.
I don't think whether you want a cat on your lap or not.
Oh, come here. So what I had forgotten was that when I work on the Jelly Roll blanket, because I didn't want to just have to figure out how much scrap to hold back for a crochet scrappy blanket, that every time I start a new color in the knitting, I have to crochet a square first. So I technically made progress on 2 blankets this month because right now I've got 2 sections of blanket I'm working on.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Crochet.
And I'm doing it in 2.
Nice.
So that way, when I have 2 halves of a blanket, I'll seam it together with 1 row of squares, and then my colors show up at least twice in the blanket, giving it some cohesion.
Okay.
Yeah. So every time I start a new color, I have to first crochet 2 granny squares and attach them. Then I can knit on my Jelly Roll.
So, well, then you are getting tons of progress.
I got tons of progress done. And it's a small hook I'm using. Can I use Phaedra as the backdrop for that hook? Yeah, it's not a big hook.
Oh, see, that's your first mistake, Jocelyn.
I want a fingering weight blanket. It needs a small hook because I'm using small yarn.
Yeah, no. Well, see, that's a mistake too. See,
wanting a fingering weight blanket? Probably
9mm. 9mm.
Yeah, I've got some 9mm hooks.
That's the answer.
That's the answer. But when I crochet with a 9mm hook, what happens is I cast on Sunday night, and then the following Sunday when I record with Diana, I have a whole blanket done, and Diana doesn't know what to do with me.
I don't think that's a problem.
I never saw it as an issue. What could you possibly need?
No, and this is not Eric's socks. Not Eric's socks. I have totally switched projects up here.
Abandoned his socks, have you?
Well, kind of, and I didn't really mean to. I don't know.
Mommy did not get that 1 claw as well as she should have. That hurt.
So
we'll revisit this tomorrow.
Oh, hi, Alice. And hey,
for all of you wondering, yes, this is her favorite way to be held, like a baby.
Comfy. So, Sharon is a shadow wrap knitter too, and she says yes, she can do it both ways. Hi, Lynn.
Excellent.
Oh, see, yeah, Lynn. Lynn says I don't like to restrict myself, so no goals for me. Fly by the seat of our pants. That's why I don't diet.
Oh no, my mother didn't raise a quitter, so I'm not dieting. I wasn't raised that way. No, I like challenging myself. So I like setting goals that encourage me to craft more.
Yeah.
Not less. So I'm actually going to be talking about the bingo card challenges and the Atomic Habit stuff that I stacked last year on the CBC radio program this Sunday. I'll be talking on the radio about my crazy way of doing things.
Really?
Yeah, on CBC Manitoba, the weekend morning show. But you have
awesome.
to be a morning person to catch me. Now, morning in Manitoba time.
And so what time are you doing this?
I think just after 7 a.m.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, so I'd always tell my mom, she's like, I'm like, I will ask them if they can send me a little clip that I can email you, Mommy, because you don't do 7 a.m. You don't work anymore. You don't have to do 7 a.m.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Can I put you down?
You're right, Tammy. I am going to need some sock needles for Sock Madness. That I was actually looking through my calendar, now that it's January, I was looking through my work schedule for January, then I flipped to February. And right on February 1st, I've got a note, sign up for Sock Madness.
Which is good because after the live tonight, we need to talk about scheduling the 2-week sweater challenge.
Hold on. I'm sure we already did pick dates.
I think you had ones, but you weren't 100% sure, so I didn't write anything down.
Okay.
Yeah, because you hadn't officially figured out if you were applying for leave or not.
Okay.
Yeah, for vacation time.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we didn't go any further than that then. Okay. We'll have to.
Kitten, I love you. Oh, you're just my bestest friend. Oh, so many regrets. Oh, Kitten.
Well, you did really good on your blanket for fingering away in such a tiny.
So it's a 4mm needle, and it's a small hook. Ah, made progress.
I like that. I like that you got progress done on both, so that's good. So yeah, and my socks, I don't even know where they are. So
Okay.
unless they're, nope, not, no, they're not there. Nope, they're not there. So I know I had planned really to knit on them after Christmas. And I don't know if I really thought I would get them done or not, but I thought I would have time to knit on them. But then I ended up getting sick. So I did no knitting.
Yeah, you were really sick.
I was really sick. And I did no knitting. I did no knitting for quite a few days. And then I just really had no interest in sock knitting. So I did work a little bit on Eric's sock, I think, but not too much. So yeah. Oh well, he'll get a finished pair at some point.
Yep.
So yeah, I need to I'm working on hats is what I'm doing. And so those have been finishes though. It's the 5th of January and this is my 5th hat of the year.
Wow, you were really in a hat mood.
Yep. So I didn't get any sock knitting done, but I will show you.
I was like, I got some sock knitting done.
I did. So this is actually a hat for Eric. He's going to get this weekend. We're doing our Christmas this weekend. So there's his hat that was his birthday yarn. So there's one hat. This was January 1st hat. And then I switched it up because you guys all know I like to use the Lion brand.
Thick and quick.
Thick and quick. So this is the Metropolis colorway.
That's a nice colorway.
I really, really, really like this. Very similar to your sweater.
It's very similar to the black tweed, yeah.
Yep. So there is this hat. And then I did yesterday's hat this colorway is raisin. I do believe. Kind of a purpley color. Yep, raisin. So I did this one.
Okay.
And then I did this one. This was Fisherman.
Yeah.
So there was this one. And then now I've cast on this blue and it's called Petrol Blue. I do believe this one is. So these ones are so quick to whip up. So I'm going to try to see. I'm not saying like a hat. I mean, there's no way I'm doing 365 hats.
That's a lot of hats.
That's a lot of hats. But
I'm like aiming for one FO a week right now. If I could just get one thing off my plate a week for a little bit, I'll be really happy.
I want to do a bunch. So that's why I've been doing this big push. And I'll see how long, if I do it, I don't know how many I can get done in January, February kind of thing. Yeah. And go from there. Oh my goodness. Okay. I apparently can't knit and chalk here at the same time.
The only reason I'm getting away with it is because it's garter back and forth.
I know, I'm like, what am I doing?
All of my other stuff requires more thinking.
Oh, Ailey says, oh, you like the raisin and the petrol too. I know they're
really nice colors.
They're really nice. So I'm going to see here. Anyway, so that's, yeah. I am just, oh, Tammy's asked, so Jocelyn, is the radio talk reachable through the internet?
Yes, CBC actually is, they're not just radio, they're also online platforms. So like if you Google CBC Listen, it will take you to the CBC app that lets you listen to any CBC radio programming live, or you can connect to the podcast for the stuff that they save later. So like if I'm having a bad night's sleep because of my foot, like I can start listening to morning programs when Halifax starts, and I can just go from morning program to morning program across the coast. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, they're okay.
It's really cool. They also have it for like the CBC television programming too. Like I watch it, all of it I watch via streaming and online. Like I don't have a radio in here. It's all via apps on my phone, tablet, or on my computer.
Okay. Nikki agrees that hat, I need to send you that Metropolis hat because it does match your sweater.
It matches my sweater.
Oh, Ailey, oh, so you're an artist, so colors always catch your eye. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, so, yes, anyway. I'm starting this hat again. Anyway. I'm going to attempt to do this again. Count and knit and talk, and we'll see if I make out any better this time.
Okay.
Oh, Susanna, that's what you do too with the radio? Just. Yeah. So anyways, so what else? What else is everybody else working on? What has been your first project of the year?
Yeah.
Mine was a hat.
How did everybody do if they had challenged themselves to do a craft off for last month?
Yes. We'll see how everybody else.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
I would be working on the crocheted Roman helmet, which will be like the next defo, but I'm at the weave in ends sew together stage.
Are you?
Yes. Yeah. I've got the helmet and back neck roll done. I've got the visor done. So I need to affix the visor to the front of the helmet. It's a crocheted fantasy Roman helmet. And then I'm going to put the crest on the back of the helmet because I want to modify the crest so it's a bit smaller.
That'd be awesome.
And I want to make sure it's centered properly.
Very fun.
I'm happy. I put it on Mr. B's head yesterday. He was over to play magic. So I was like, does this fit your head? He's like, this is vaguely helmet shaped. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't have a visor yet. He's like, it will be more helmet shaped with a visor. I'm like, yes, it will be.
Oh, we got some fun projects here. Yeah, well, that you'll have to show us that when you get that one all done.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to model that one for us.
Well, ideally, I put it on the mysterious Mr. B's head. He lowers the visor, then he can remain the mysterious Mr. B, but then we can also have photos of him because he'll have his visored helmet on.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Okay, so let's see. What is? Oh, so Elise is working red and white crocheted fingerless mitts. Oh, and yarn cozy. Nice. Alice, okay, this sounds really nice. She's working on, what was it, Renee?
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited about the crocheted fingerless mitts.
Yeah. So she's using the that Lopi, the Pluto Lopi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the roving. Is that what it's like a single ply? I have some, it's really, really nice. So she's using that with brushed alpaca for ranunculus. Ranunculus?
Oh, that would make an amazing ranunculus.
Ooh, that'd be so pretty. That'll just be
so good.
Fluffy.
So good.
Then I cast on 10 and counting cowl. Nice. Oh, Susanna's also working on the Rebel Mystery Knit Along.
Did you see the finished one in the Fiber Friends?
Oh yeah.
So pretty.
Looked so good. Those color choices
So
were
good.
so nice.
Ah, so good.
I know.
It's Jocelyn sized. I didn't lie.
Which is now making me rethink
Your color choices?
choices
Yeah,
to find my minis. Yeah, I know. I'll have to think about that now. Isn't that it's so easily swayed? As soon as I see something that's pretty, I'm like, ooh, I like that.
Well, it was designed with minis in mind. Like, you don't have to use minis, but minis will showcase well in the pattern because that's what's meant to go there.
Yeah, so I don't know. So I may have to do a look and see where I've tucked my minis. They're somewhere, so I may have to do a little harder look for them, and because I'm only on day 2
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
that's when I started the first day I could knit. That's what I started to work on as I was still lying in bed. And I'd knit a little bit, sleep a little bit, knit a little, sleep more.
Well, the next update for the MCAL is just to have it all in one pattern instead of across the clues.
Oh,
I just need to finish that, which is basically I started with the full pattern. I broke it into clues. So I just need to go in and take out all of my breaks and take out all of the designer notes that are tucked in there that you guys don't need to see. They'll just add confusion.
Yeah, sometimes. Yes.
I check to make sure my formatting's correct. I'm not going to take away the clues because the clues have extras. Like there's recipes in there, little stories and stuff. But I do want like the one finished one for people who don't necessarily want to go clue by clue. They just want the one PDF file.
Yes, Louise said it best. Yes, unspun yarn. That's exactly. Yeah, in plates. Okay, I've never heard it called that before, but yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yes, Sally started the Cozy App Knits.
Oh yeah, the girls are doing they've got minis in their mystery knit along this year, doesn't it? Yes. Because they do an MCAL at the start of every year.
Yes, yeah. Oh hi Diane says her hats are 45 stitches in the round with thick and quick yarn. Mine are 44. Yeah, except there's a couple that I did larger size and I did 48 stitches. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, there's Tammy's. Tammy started a sweater, glory sweater and mulberry colored alpaca. Ooh, that sounds nice.
That sounds like it's gonna be cozy.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Oh, Cindy, I saw you went to London Yarns and posted a picture of oh, beautiful, beautiful yarn. And what are you working? Knitting socks. Oh, and a worsted sweater. Nice.
Well, I have the first design project on the needles for the year. I have the Roman helmet on the go. I have the jelly roll on the go. And I have whatever I cast on once I've done the Roman helmet. Okay, I gotta stop because I need to attach a new thingy, a new color.
You need a new color?
I need a new color.
So awesome.
For the moment, I have to pause this because I don't want to crochet that tiny hook color while I'm talking with you guys.
Oh,
that's just asking for trouble.
Jen's cast on a Carbeth. And so is this the first Carbeth you've made, Jen? Or have you done more? Have you knit them in the past? I really like that sweater. You want to work on finishing this, stitch and time blanket, and then you're going to do the Stephen West year of socks. Fun.
Gorgeous sock patterns. Temptation is high, but I promised myself I no top 10 designers this year, so
well,
I'm sticking to my guns.
Okay, good.
2024, probably nothing but Stephen West socks, but that's a whole other thing.
Well, that's right. They'll always be there. You can always do them later.
You can always do them later.
Oh, Wendy's doing. Oh. Where? Oh, there it is. Wendy's just finishing the toe of a second sock. Oh,
Lovely.
good stuff. Good.
I have a toe of a first sock. But now I need to go from 2.25 millimeter needles to 4 millimeter needles because I'm about to start color work. And that's how tight my color work is. Folks, it's 32 stitches over 4 inches on a 4 millimeter in color work for this human. That is how tight I knit.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And I consider it normal, and no, my hands don't hurt when I knit a lot.
Oh, Jen, it is the first time. Well, that's great.
We get to vote on new projects. We have to talk about what we're gonna work on.
We do.
Oh, I know what I can work on. Where's my head, you guys? Where's my head? I don't need this stuff.
Okay. What are you thinking? Do you have some projects pulled out there?
Now, I have a question. A qualifying question, as it were.
Oh.
Maybe I can't work on that because I don't have a ball right here. Where in the world would it have gone? Oh, Lord only knows. Do we want an FO this month? Like, there are a couple of things that could legit be a finish without a huge stretch. Or do we want to vote for something in progress? I've got a couple of things that could be close, that are close enough to a finish that I'm comfortable saying I could get this done.
What? Okay.
I also apparently have a chocolate raspberry chocolate bar sitting on my desk.
Do we want Jocelyn? Do we want to see a finish from Jocelyn? I'm thinking we do. If she's brave enough to say the F word, then I think we should take her up on it. Oh, Susanna, you finished day 6?
Oh, good for you, Susanna.
Good job. Nikki, how far are you on yours? Oh, and is that, Nikki said, is that 5 blankets you have on the needles, Nikki? That is a lot of blankets.
It's not a small number. Not a small number. Pardon the extra noise, guys. On the hunt. Where in the world would I have put that?
Ooh, what is, Wendy had her plans for January is to complete all of her whips, a sweater, vanilla fluff. Ooh, come back here. Rhinebeck Roomy Socks by Crazy Sock Lady, my Advent Cowl from Polka Dot Mitts.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's some good goals.
That's good goals. I like it. Oh, Cindy said it's very drapey. Is it good for a hat? Oh, is this what Diane said? I think it's good for hats. Llama can grow a bit, so I wouldn't suggest too slouchy. Okay. Oh, Liz says she votes for an FO.
Okay, that's good. We got an FO.
And yep, Sally says finishes. Ailey says always for an FO. Yep, Susie's go for a finish. Nancy says FO. All right.
It's only because I've got 2 projects, technically 3, but I want to finish the 3rd project and not have to keep it a secret. So I've got 2 projects to choose from that I could conceivably finish in the month quietly in the background.
Well,
all right, FO it is.
All right, so what do we have to vote on then?
So I don't know if you've noticed this giant stack of bags back there. And there's a blanket.
Oh, Lynn's on day 13.
Ooh, lovely.
Yes, that's good.
because I've got to start a blanket for Asa. The sweater yarn for the February sweater challenge is in the black bag, and I've got all of the wool to finish my waffle cardigan this month. So like technically there's a couple of FO ones I could put up, but I want to be able to talk about this as I work on it. And I want to be able to wear it the moment it's done. So I don't want to have people vote for that. Same with like, I don't want people to vote for the fingerless mittens that I'm working on, because I want to be able to wear them with the rib cowl as soon as it's done.
Okay.
So that's the thing. So we have either. So I had a brilliant thought while I was recording my State of the Whip at the end of the year. And rather than trying to hunt down more yarn for this project.
Yes.
Finish making as many squares as I can, which should be more than enough squares for a couch throw.
Okay.
And have a finished couch throw.
That works.
Because I have a fair number of the squares done. So like I am well over 50% done the couch throw. And this is crochet done on a 6.5 millimeter hook. And I have a lot of individual squares that just need to be sewn together.
Yeah. Oh, well, then I think you should finish that.
So there's that.
Or okay, we'll see what else she's talking about. So
my word.
So I saw Nikki said in here about she asked if blankets count as whips.
Yes. They just where you put them in the whip pile is the question. Like for me, blankets never have finish dates when I start them, because they are large projects and there's chunks of the year where I don't want to work on them.
Yes, that's fair.
So while they are a whip, they don't sit on my brain as heavy as other things are, because they are an obscene number of hours.
Jen says, yeah, blankets count as whips. Sorry, Nikki, you gotta count them.
I have one leg warmer. Should I get the second leg warmer done?
Oh, that's a good one too.
Both of them are quite conceivable finishes. They're not even like super crazy Jocelyn stretch goals. They're both reasonable goals. Which is good, because my secret craft, like my craft off crafting with Diana, is like a fingering weight sweater. So like that's not reasonable. So like I needed some reasonable ones for this.
Well, I like this so far. I like what you've pulled out as options. Okay. Oh, Elise wants to know, how big is a couch throw?
It depends on if you're making a regular sized person couch throw or a Jocelyn sized person couch throw. My family, for the most part, have two size ranges: 5'2" through 5'7", or 6 feet and up. So it is a couch throw for moi, which means it will be big enough for a 6 foot tall man to sleep under while on the couch. It is a very large throw, because if I make a couch throw for somebody to lie under who's 5'2", it won't fit me by several inches.
Still really, really big is what you're saying.
Still big, guys. Like it's not a small. I don't make couch throws I can't use, and if I'm napping on the couch, I want a proper pull over the person couch throw.
Well, okay, I have your problem fixed for you.
Really? Shrink? It's just a surgery in Mexico. Shorten my legs.
No, don't even say that. If you knit your blanket too short, that's okay. Just put your leg warmers on.
Put my leg warmers on.
And you'll be fine.
It's because the cat will absolutely sleep on top of me if there's not enough couch throw for her to sleep on beside me. And nothing says weighted blanket like 20-pound cat on your rib cage while you're trying to nap. Staring at you because it's your fault there's not enough blanket.
Well, obviously.
Okay,
so it is looking like leg warmers.
Leg warmers.
Here, and Liz says, I love the color in the leg warmers. Go for leg warmers. Jen?
It's actually my leftover wool of the Andes from the flat white sweater. So it is that beautiful wintry blue and that creamy white. Yeah.
Jen says leg warmers. Sally votes leg warmers. So Nikki says leg warmers. Oh, Ailey says couch throw.
There's always one.
Okay, and Liz says, besides, if you do not finish the leg warmers, it will be too warm outside. So it is kind of the time to finish the leg warmers and wear them, isn't it?
You're not wrong.
No. So, oh, Diane says couch throw. Couch throw is making
a comeback.
Oh, nope. Alice says leg warmers. Lynn says leg warmers. All right. Nope. Couch throw. Right. It showed up for a second. It was there. It could have made a comeback, but no.
Finished leg warmers it is.
Finished leg warmers. Okay. Oh, Elise says she's 5'11", but shorter than my parents and my brother. My long legs confuse me. Okay. Yeah, it
depends on what side of the family I'm on. Like, I've got some cousins who have to duck to get through doorways. That's not an unreasonable size range for my family to reach. Yeah. But on my mom's side of the family, I am on the tall end of the spectrum.
Well,
just depends.
How long are your leg warmers?
My leg warmers are far longer than the pattern calls for, so that they come up to my knees. It's against the wool shanks pattern, so there's like repeat this pattern, your stitch count, your stitch pattern, this many times, or until you have the right leg length. So I stopped when I'd done it the number of times indicated, and then I went, nope, that's way too short.
Not gonna work.
Not gonna work. So I absolutely had to make many more repeats happen. And that wasn't really what slowed me down. What slowed me down was the 6.5 inches of ribbing at the top.
Oh no, that's just relaxing knitting.
No.
That's not a problem.
I'm trying to inundate myself so that I dislike ribbing less by just simply doing a metric ton of it. So like Christmas music, I've just learned to ignore
it. Well, yeah, just do it. You can do it. Okay, so it looks like finished leg warmers definitely are the winner.
Leg warmers it is.
Leg warmers. All right. Oh, Elise, isn't that interesting? So Elise says in California, I'm taller than average, but not in New England. Interesting. Interesting. So, okay, so finished leg warmers. Are you doing anything else or just that one project?
Just the one thing. I have 6 months of design work laid out and an ASA who's aware of all of it. So there is no slacking on the work front this half year.
That's funny. So Sam is not here tonight in the chat because she is at her family's and they're watching the hockey game. Canada, the World Juniors isn't playing right, and they're
sports ball.
They're doing the gold medal game is tonight. So Sam's like, I won't be here. She said I'm watching hockey, and so she was giving me heck today when we were at knitting because has started her dishcloth challenge. And I don't know what she said something and I'm like, nope, that doesn't count. And she's like, what? She's like, why are you being so mean? And she's like, Asa wouldn't be that mean. I'm like, oh yes, I think she would be.
And Asa? It's the same one today that in the mod chat. She's like, I want to make the corkscrew socks. Can I have them count for the pattern? Because you use corkscrews to open wine bottles, and sometimes wine tastes like iron. And I'm like, fine, it counts, because that is an impressive leap of logic, how you got from point A to point B.
If you're gonna think that much about it, then yeah, it counts.
It's fine.
That's awesome. Oh, Ailey's knitting leg warmers at the moment too.
They're really because I'm making more skirts and I'm getting away from pants. Leg warmers are going to be a thing I want to wear.
Yeah. Well, she said that she's doing them because living in a 100-year-old building needs to stop the winter drafts. Yes. Yeah, well, they would do that. Okay, so Jocelyn, okay, so you've got your project.
I do.
You know what I did? I just grabbed, I had no idea what
You
I
just
was.
grabbed a bag?
I grabbed a bag.
It's a mystery craft off.
Maybe I should have looked in it before.
It's socks.
It's oh my God. No, is this even a project?
Oh, jeez.
This is
Something.
This was something. This was a sample. What was I doing? I think this, I don't even know if this is a project. It could be something. It could be, I don't know. Maybe we'll pick another bag. This was a sample I was doing when I was teaching.
Well, rip it and reclaim the yarn for something else. Yeah.
Okay. I know, because look at, what do I have in here for yarn, just for fun? Oh, is this the same? This might be the same color as my mosaic scarf.
Which would help because you were tight on colors for the mosaic scarf.
This is aqua, mine's light aqua, so it's not
Pretty
quite
close.
green, but there's more blues. I love this yarn. Anyways, it's in a bag. So I could make that into a cowl, a stranded cowl. I could.
Well, yeah.
I could pull it out.
But it wasn't technically meant to be a project. So rip it and claim that yarn and look at the projects that you've got. You have enough whips. Don't create more for yourself for no reason.
Don't make something new. Okay. Well, then I pulled out this bowl to see what was in it. And I have an empty project bag.
Oh, good.
That maybe the sock came out of.
Possibly.
A Christmas ball.
Ooh, good.
Just randomly sitting here being decorative. Okay, so oh boy, I do. Okay, so these are socks.
Yeah, that's fine. We need to clear out your sock needles.
We do, because I will need them for Sock Madness.
And that's going to be here before you know it.
That's right. So this is Catbird. This is Songbird Fibers Catbird.
Oh.
So I have got a lovely cuff done here. And a couple of rounds of stockinette stitch. Look at that. I've started the leg.
Yeah, so just do your basic usual sock and just blow through it.
Yeah, that's what I should do. Yeah. So I have this, or I have this yarn. This is the shawl yarn that I started working on this. This was a couple of months ago. I said I was going to make some progress on this.
Yes. This
would be a really good shawl to wear in early spring because it's worsted weight and it's going to be three skeins of worsted. So this would be a nice end of winter shawl to wear.
See, whereas I would think you would get more, you will get more enjoyment out of it in March when you are over socks and you can't take it anymore and you need a sock break.
And I need a sock break?
Yeah.
You could be right. Now,
because at the end of last Sock Madness, you needed a sock break.
Yes. But see, this was sitting over here, this bowl was up here. But if I look to my left.
Oh, there's more. Ooh, we got other options.
Well, no, it's actually dropping things. It is actually just the shawl that is in progress because it's just a nice cozy garter stitch with really just pretty eyelets doing the increases of a
yeah. Hang on to that.
Okay.
Hang on to that for Sock Madness.
Lynn
is your reward for getting your socks done to give you that break.
Okay, so then Lynn, I have another bag here.
Is Lynn causing us troubles? Lynn, are you rabble rousing? I'm trying to get her to work on socks, people.
This is wool, Lynn. Yes, well, This is Lynn. I guess I want to call you Lynn W and Lynn T. So this is Lynn W.
Okay.
Now she says, what about Eric's socks? And I do have Eric's socks right here.
Are you still on the first sock or are you on the second sock?
No, I'm on sock 2. Look, I do have one sock finished.
That makes it tempting to vote for Eric's socks.
Look, so there is one sock done. And sock 2. Oh, maybe I didn't do any on it. Maybe I dreamt that. No,
possible.
Oh, no. I did. Okay. I'm thinking if I look really, really, really close. Did I start my heel flap? Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I was hopeful. I was like, did I? But no, I don't think I did.
Even if you're close to starting your heel flap.
Well, I should be. If I haven't started it, I'm supposed to. So there's so Eric's socks or the cat bird.
Eric's socks are really just half a sock at this point.
Well, really, this would be my closest way. Oh my gosh, are you guys gonna make me say I have a finish?
It's half a sock.
Everybody, I know, but I get like, I don't know what.
I mean, don't say finish. We'll just vote for Eric's socks. Get progress done on them. And so long as we don't use the FO word, we will finish them.
Get progress on Eric's socks, as in down to the toe.
Yeah. Okay. I get the message. We're going to be on late this month. I have to Kitchener a toe. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I don't have to Kitchener the toe, and maybe I can just get to the toe. And
see, I keep living for the day when you come on, and it's like one pair of socks you're done, but oh wait, you also snuck in another pair when we weren't looking to just like blow our minds.
See, I think in order to do that, I need to, don't say the F word.
Don't say the F word. It doesn't work for you.
No, it psychs me out. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get a finish. And then I'm like, I can't get a finish, so I don't do it. So, oh my gosh. It's Eric's socks. It's
progress. Do some progress.
I'm going to try to make a lot of progress on Eric's socks.
Yeah.
So, there's like socks. Sally votes for Eric's sock. Lynn, look what you started.
My biggest thinking is that you need the needles to be free anyway. So like working on some basic vanilla socks is just going to help you get into the sock working mode without like super taxing your brain pan. But when you're doing sock madness, there's some pretty intense socks. So having the worsted weight garter, occasional eyelet shawl will be like, I really want to be done this sock, and I know I can work on that when I'm done this pair of socks. Like that's just a good balance.
Oh, you're just so logical.
It has been known to happen, yes.
Okay, there is like 100 votes for Eric's sock. Well, maybe not 100, but there's probably 10.
Close enough.
Or more. Oh my word. How many people? Oh, this is a lot of pressure, you guys. I'm going to be letting down our whole knitting. The whole
You said progress. Even one row counts because it's progress.
That's right. Oh yeah. No. Okay, yeah. So Lynn and Alice and Ailey and Tammy and Susie and Liz and Cindy.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my gosh, Sally says I'm voting for Asa. She says Eric's socks too.
I'm voting for Asa.
Asa, you're not even here. And Diane's Eric. Susanna says Eric. Nikki says Eric. Nancy's, look, this is like, I'm trying to count this. I think it's 11. And oh my gosh, yes. And for Eric's socks. Oh, you're right, Lynn. Yes, you did start it, but look, I know everybody's agreeing with you. So, all right.
I'm almost ready to do my thumb increases.
Oh, good for you. All right.
That I'll have to read in pattern because it's
feel...
increases in 1x1 ribbing.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I need to be working on Eric's sock now. Well, all right. I'm going to make good progress on Eric's sock.
There we go. That's the key.
And yeah, the key is to start knitting them tonight.
Yes.
And just work a little bit. Shall we text Eric and let him know his socks are coming? No, Alice, don't. Yes. No. Yeah, I know. That'll be, yeah, Eric will be on my case. No pressure, but Louise, Eric's socks need to be worked on. I know. Okay. Eric's socks, it is.
Lovely.
For progress, which like quote progress, which we know means a finish. Oh, Cindy says at least get the heel done. Yeah, I should be able to do that. You're right. See, I just need to break it down into little steps.
Yeah.
The heel, pick up stitches, decrease those stitches, knit the foot, decrease, like easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. No, see, and I'm channeling. This is the year that I'm a finisher. How many years have I wanted to be a finisher?
Many.
And this is the year. All those other years, I have been in preparation mode for this year.
Okay. Your practices?
Yes, I have been practicing all those years. And this is it. I am a finisher. So we'll see. Come back next month and see.
Hey, have you even picked your sweater?
Am I channeling the person vibe? No, I have not picked it yet.
Because we don't have a lot of time left before we do that.
I know. So we kind of always do around the last 2 weeks in February.
Or the first 2 weeks. It just depends on what you've got on your plate.
Yeah, let's do the last two.
The last two? Okay.
Yeah. I've got, apparently I have a dentist appointment in February. No, actually March.
Anyway, I have a dentist appointment on Monday.
Isn't that funny? I was just thinking about that today. Okay, so I have that wrote down. So that's good to know.
I have a doctor's appointment in February because the lady at the front desk for my doctors kindly rescheduled my yearly physical to February for me because I always get dinged for high sugars in March and no other time of the year. And I'm like, really? It's my birthday month. Do you know how much cake gets consumed in my birthday month? No wonder my sugars are out. It's cakes or donuts, or I'm going out for fancy dinners and none of my friends can coordinate their schedules. So it's not like one, it's like 5, and I'm 40 this year, which means only like 10. So I'm like, please don't make me come in March to get my sugars tested. She's like, why? I'm like, it's my 40th birthday in March. She went, no, you're in February this year. I went, thank you. Thank you.
There you go. Oh, Kim, you're so sweet. She said, if I finish the heel by next check-in, I'm on target.
Technically, Diane, yeah, it's progress.
Diane says 2 movies equals half a sock knitting time. You're okay. So I just need to think about it in movie time. You're right. So Jocelyn.
I'm with you.
I think so. Okay, because February.
Do I need to slide my chair backwards and get my yarn and show off what I want to do?
Yeah. So if we start February 9th.
I'm with you.
So we always start on a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
But then that means we'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we're like 5 Thursdays in a row.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll do next February 2nd. The next is our check-in.
Yeah.
February 2nd. And then if we start the following Thursdays, the 9th.
Okay.
The 16th will be our midway check-in.
Which would also be like the mid-month.
Yeah. Yes. So that would give us 1 week's knitting time on the 16th.
Yep.
And then the following Thursday is the 23rd.
Yep.
And that will be our finish.
Okay, that works.
And then the next Thursday is March 2nd, and then we'll be
back to the regularly scheduled program.
Okay, so February 9th, everybody.
February 9th. I will put that in my calendar.
Holy smokes, that's not that far away.
It's not. That's why I'm like, dude, we need to you need to figure out what you're gonna work on. Because you are very quickly running out of time.
You're right. Holy smokes, how does this come around so quickly? It's like Christmas, right? It's like Christmas. All of a sudden it's here. You've had a whole year.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's here.
Yep. I'm gonna do the Easy V sweater.
Oh, the easy what?
Easy V.
Easy V.
Yeah, okay. It's wide shoulder V-neck, slouchy worsted weight sweater. Okay. I'm gonna do it out of some Briggs and Little.
Nice.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's color work. It's V-neck. It's worsted. Yeah.
You sure?
They're just chevron color works. It's not even hard color works. It's a basic geometric color work.
This is worsted weight because we're challenging ourselves because the last 2 years we've done chunky weight.
Yeah. Last year I tried worsted and I was a week and a half shy of a 2-week sweater.
Yeah.
And I wasn't super, like I was not very well in February because like the first year we did it, I threw my back out.
Yes, I know. Okay.
That year sucked. I hurt a lot.
So much pain. Okay.
Last February, I had a bit of a head cold, so it was fine. It wasn't anywhere near as bad, but I just didn't have the energy because I was slightly sick. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, knock on wood, whoever I need to sacrifice to make it happen. I have already had an incredibly nasty case of influenza, and I have already had an incredibly nasty head cold. Like I was down pretty much almost all of September, most of November. Being sick. Like I was really sick for a while, guys. So I'm hopeful that I have the antibodies to get me the rest of the way through the season, where if I catch it again, it's not as bad. Yeah, it's not as bad. So if I catch it again, then it's fine. And I'm up to date on my COVID shots. So like I'm as protected as I can get. So do I run risks? Yes. I game with people who have small children. Of course I'm running a risk. Yeah.
Well, let's hope you don't get sick this February because this is it. We're gonna do, oh my goodness.
Worsted. I'm doing a worsted.
Okay, maybe I still will take some vacation time. But that equals out, right? Because we figure if I'm working, then you take
I don't
7 hours or 8 hours or whatever and don't work throughout the day.
Yeah. On days when you're working, I can't work on the project because otherwise it's not fair because I work for home and I work for myself. So I could just take 2 weeks off whenever I need to. So like if you're on vacation for a week, that would really help.
It would, wouldn't it? Okay. Maybe
it would really help Jocelyn. She's okay with this plan.
I can just see that. I'll explain to my manager. I'm like, okay, I need this. I wasn't going to take time off, but Jocelyn picked a sweater that has color work. And
why'd your manager go, what now?
I know. Actually, she's a knitter, so she would totally get it.
I'm sorry. It's what I want to do, and I've already swatched for it.
Jocelyn's making me have to take time off. I'm just giving you a chance. Okay.
I mean, right now I've swatched for it, but it's only 2 colors, and technically you need 3 colors. So I haven't figured out that yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jen was showing me some really pretty blue that she had in Briggs and Little that I was like, it would look so good. So good.
Linty has to run. Well, I think we're probably just about
we're pretty much
anyways. We're just a couple minutes away from 9 o'clock now. So okay. Oh well, this weekend I'm gonna have to figure out my sweater.
Because now would be the time to swatch.
Yeah.
Make sure you like your fabric and then it's done. Because you like to do the garment, gauge to garment.
Yeah. So I'm going to do something like that. I'm not sure. I have an idea. I just don't know exactly. I have to figure that out this weekend. But
mostly it's because I'm in the process of making some of floor length walking skirts and plaid skirts. So I want that slouchy 80s V-neck sweater to go over top.
yes. Oh, that would look so amazing.
So like it has a purpose and there is an intent for it. So like I know what it is that I'm doing. I just need to get there. And it's not like I'm lacking for Briggs a Little. That whole cube on the end, that's all Briggs a Little.
Oh, I know. I've got a good stash of Briggs and Little too.
And there may be a chunky weight cabled cardigan jacket thing that both me and Diana want. And we tend to order yarn together to save on shipping.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. And it may be our birthday presents to ourselves this year.
Yeah. Good.
So otherwise it's like here in Canada, it's like $150 for free shipping at this point, which makes sense given inflation. I don't ever need to drop $150 on yarn anymore.
No,
but really. I would absolutely split an order with somebody.
Yeah,
and do it that way. Yeah. Because I mean, I've already signed up for Erin's sock club this year, even though I'm getting DK weight schemes. So like I already have a subscription paid for. I'm already getting a skein of yarn every month this year. And boy, I'm never giving up subscriptions for that reason. Because it's a present to myself every month and I loves it. I loves it. Also, it's Buffy themed this year. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer themed.
Oh, fun.
How can you go wrong?
You cannot. Nikki, as soon as I'm reading Nikki's comment, and she said, I just grafted the toe of a color work vamp. And as soon as I read that, I'm like, I know what book you're knitting out of. And she says, yes, that's the correct term of a pattern in the Saltwater Socks book. Yes. But it's not going to fit Nikki, so it's going to be a gift. Well, that's all right. That's good.
I've got the toe done on the Solstice socks, so I need to get cracking on the color work.
Good. Well, all right. Well, okay. Oh my gosh. Did I not, like 90 minutes ago, not even 2 hours ago, did I not just come up here and just say right off the bat, I'm not going to do finish? I know.
You didn't sign on for finish. You signed on for progress.
Yes, you're right. Okay. You're right.
Signed on for progress. The finish is the stretch goal.
You're
progress is the primary goal. Finish is the stretch goal. Okay. It's easier on your brain that way.
That's right.
Yeah. I signed on for a finish.
I have no willpower. Can I not say no to this?
I signed on for a finish.
You did.
But I like that kind of stress deadline knitting. That is my happy place. Yeah. Oh, I gotta work on increasing the number of hours I can knit anyway. So I'm ready for the sweater challenge. I'm gonna beef up my wrists.
I know. We're gonna have to
weight training.
Yeah, get our stretches, our shoulders, and everything.
I'm gonna book a chiropractor appointment before the 9th is what I'm gonna do. Make sure everything's in alignment.
We're pulling out all the stops so we can see if we can get this sweater done in 2 weeks. I know worsted weight for me will be a challenge. The last 2 weeks or last 2 years, the chunky.
You did bulky.
Yeah, and I did it without any stress, which really, really surprised me. So worsted, I will have to really, really push.
My only problem was I wasn't focused last year, and I knew it, and I knew I wasn't focused. I was a little under the weather, and I let my brain wander too far. I know it's achievable. I can totally do it.
You can, because you were so close last year.
I was so close last year, and I like that stretch of that growth, because that means if I want to do something and it has a deadline, or it's 1st of October and I see a Halloween sweater I want, it means I know I can get it done before the end of October.
You're right.
I've proven that I can.
All right. Well. All right. Okay. So we've got our goal projects. We've got sweater swatching ready for the 9th. And if you guys want to join us, we'll chat. Well, we'll talk. So really February 2nd, we'll come back in here. We'll
cover it all.
We'll see Jocelyn's finish. We'll see my progress. And then we'll start chatting, I'm sure, about the sweater that will start the following week. Maybe we could show gauge swatches or something that you know, if we wanted to, or at least show off the yarn, or we can talk a little bit about it, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, or we could wait and we could do all that on the 9th too, as the kickoff. So I guess we'll see if we
We'll
can wait
figure
an
it
extra week,
out.
or if we start talking about it early. So
my worry is, what do I propose for voting on during the month of February, knowing I'm only going to have 2 weeks to work on
I know something
Okay.
small.
Something small.
Something small. Something small.
No FO goals next month, people.
No,
No FO goals next month.
That'll be a progress one for sure.
That'll be a progress one for sure. Yeah.
That'll be a progress. All right, everybody. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
Always fun chatting with you all. And Eric will thank you for his sock finish.
Well, progress.
Sock progress.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, well, everybody, have a great couple weeks. So we'll be back in a couple of weeks.
It's true, we will.
And we will just visit. What day is that anyways? We should probably look at that, right?
I don't know, 2 weeks from now.
Yep, the 19th.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know.
Nope, perfect. So we'll be back January 19th for another Thursday night. And
give some motivation. Woo.
Yeah, motivation. All right, mid-month motivation. All right, we will see you guys all back for that. Have a great week. Have a good weekend knitting, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll chat to y'all soon.
Bye.
Good night.